Hi kids. Let's talk about New York City. The people in the city come from many countries. They speak many languages. New York City is one of the biggest cities in the world. New York City is sometimes called NYC. Central Park has its own castle. Belvedere Castle looks like a real castle, too. It's also a weather station. It keeps track of the heat and the rain. There are 6 bridges in the park. Each one is different from all the others. You'll find lots of statues, too. There's a statue of Balto, a heroic dog of the Arctic. Ellis Island Museum tells the story of newcomers. It worked with them from 1892 to 1924. Over 22 million people came to Ellis Island. They came in great ships. Tiny animals like butterflies live in the zoo. Also, huge animals like crocodiles. Nature is happy and healthy, right in the middle of the city. It's hard to see it all in one trip. You could be the expert on Siberian tigers. They have a special home. It looks like a Russian forest. The keepers use toys and games to keep the tigers healthy. An overhead train carried you over the animal pens. It's called the monorail. You can get a great view. There are other things to do. You can ride on a real camel. The ferry gives free trips. It takes you on a half-hour ride. In one trip, you see some of the most famous places in NYC. There's the Statue of Liberty and the Brooklyn Bridge.
Broadway is a street in NYC. The theater district is a famous part of the street. It's called the Great White Way. That's because of the bright lights at night. Sometimes, famous actors stop doing movies for a while. They come here to work for a year or so. Some actors only work in live theaters. The bridge was built over 150 years ago. It goes from Brooklyn to Manhattan. It goes over the East River. The bridge is amazingly strong. There's a walking path on the bridge. People walk higher than the cars go. Millions of people cross it every year. They love the view of the bridge towers and of Manhattan. 200 years ago, the Chinese began coming to the U.S. Most were poor. They planned to make money and go home. They dug for gold and built railroads. Many didn't make enough money. Chinatown's homes look different from the rest of New York. So do their churches and monuments. In a Buddhist temple there is a 16-foot statue. It's called the Golden Buddha. The Empire State Building is almost a quarter of a mile tall. It's the best place to get a good look at NYC. Most of the building has offices. There are also 2 observation decks.
The Grand Central Terminal is a railway station. It's a fun place to see. There are lots of artistic touches. It has huge arches and big stone columns. Trains come and go from the main concourse. A French artist painted the ceiling. Each arched window is 75 feet tall. Climb up the marble staircases. The statue of an eagle is on top of the building. It is made of iron. The eagle statue is over 100 years old. It was on top of the first Grand Central Station. NYC is a city full of history. Millions of people have poured into it. They were hoping for new homes and jobs. First, they came to New York City, then, they spread out through America. The city has places of great beauty. It has great artists and interesting people. New York City is an exciting place to be. Hope you enjoyed it. Please visit our Kids Companion page at http://editingplace.com/New York. Thank you for watching.